Be like this. To come for Bodo, work, make money, go back to Africa, go marry woman, come back. Not be small thing. It is not easy, it is not biscuits. So many people, they were high nickiness. There are so many people who don't marry wives. Either their wives are in Africa, they are here, or their wives are here, them they are in Africa. Some they never find that opportunity, that space to bring their wives for Bodo Ibo to come stay with them. To carry their wives safe. Some of them they used to think about it like
okay. The problem I say I want to ask. I say this man before he and his wife they stay together.
yes.
Before he and his wife they stay together. They live happily or before all this domestic matter issue comes in.
They were living happily because they have 2 children.
Okay. Then maybe it happen when sometimes the man don't deny the woman for long way, don't adopt the woman, insist the way the woman not be able to give it back to the king. You know, we woman they will just so our sister get her for a day.
I didn't get that. You said maybe the man don't deny the woman for long.
Yeah, it will yes. I think you know it happens sometimes for both partners then. So sometimes it don't be where the man not be give the woman too for some time we don't adopt the woman his sister. We can now where the man need her, he not fit to forgive back the man. Not to say it was really weak one wicked the man over back her. Now just say the situation just happen like that.
No, from the beginning, it don't be said they will stay well until this woman had these 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
She is the one that changed first.
Okay.
So the man they asked her, he not agree forgive the man, and it went on for a very long while until the man go find a supplement for outside.
Okay. Normally the man don't even apologize for the woman not accept. For me, when you have to talk for the man, there's a way where the woman be treated, may it take him that way because you know it be hard too. You say I know. May it just be the same thing where the woman be do. You not see for nothing. May just do his own life to go. When the woman go tire, he will come back for him. So woman they get on heart where he really worry. He has to forgive. Or then I start the problem that he has for him to just forgive the man just like that. Or maybe he don't say and say, a man don't go aside on the chief outside. I think it is fear. You know, the man to go take stick for other one kind give now the person just worth everything. So you know see how forgive instead now to the man. So maybe that time is there inside where you don't surely tell the man to stay, the man of it talk for you. You don't tell the man to go do this test before continue. I think the man no one go. Because outside they now support the fear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So maybe it should be one of the things that you not see how you want connect back himself to the man again. The way the first coming from the woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So body no be firewood.
Yeah.
So you think say this woman, she herself, she know they do a nyongo for body on how?
No, for me I think that 90% confidence that maybe the woman not there outside with somebody. You know, it happens for we women who know what said. It happens sometimes. You see, I'm not so many times talk say maybe he get somebody outside. He's doing a very good wife that it can't happen. His system change. It happens for everybody. That thing where maybe for people see doctor or a man see doctor, if maybe you need feel as to again, go consult the doctor say that change this way it happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I feel that way they see work out before the man said they even go outside. Once if you don't discover and say a woman need to come out that way, if you don't get for tell woman say, maybe you need to feel him again. Go see doctor. If he help you out. Because he understand it will body the hurt. So you need to warm out. You say I know so now then so the way there for talk him out. The blame them now for the both sides. I blame the woman more than the man. The man not just get to just go outside, so we never really see their cut to your wife too. Yeah. If you don't get for stay, maybe don't tell your wife, say, go see doctor and he'll help you out. Then if your wife not do they wait for you go outside. They don't want things not come now. Your wife not deny. Maybe don't tell it to say, go do this thing. And when all things clear, they will continue back. Sometimes after they hook. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I also you don't share the half video and the half video.
I don't share them.
Okay, thank you so much for the call. Enjoy your evening.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. So, we dey take calls. Just like I be dey talk, person wey wan call, e fit still call. The thing is, like I was saying, e no easy at all. So many men, even the ones wey dey carry women come for obodo oyibo, even the ones wey dey marry for here, even around Europe here, to marry and give pali for their hand, paper, residence, e no easy. If a man does that for you, that is just a way to show you, say he love you well. And just like the marriage constitution, e get am. When a man marries you, you are his property. From morning to night, from night to afternoon. Where e mean say, one call I talk for here say, two people, they don't get, no one of them, e get right to deny the other. The totori. You have to be giving it all the time. Unless una dey do fasting. Or una dey get a prayer session for house and fasting. Now you go talk say, no, my husband I no fit do. Or, make it can be say, na two of una. Una agree, it's okay. The husband fit say, my wife nowhere. He no fit do. Or, my husband nowhere. He no fit do. Or, okay, today, we don't tire. We cannot do. But apart from that, you go dey do. You go dey do all the time. Till your name go become doing. Because now what you don't sign for. Even though I know say some go ask say, even when I don't feel like, what it me feel like? What it me feel like? Marriage, now for better for worse, so no be all. For better and for worse, it's not a matter of all. For insight, all no day. Now for better, for worse. So, anytime, any day. Now all these modern day marriages wey don't come now. When husband they choose what they do, wife they choose what they do. And when the husband wants to do, you go tell her say, today I not dey well. Today I've just come back from work. The children have been disturbing me. This one and that one. But like seriously, when we look into this matter, anybody, I know say when things they happen, when we talk for this platform, we used to say when it happens to one person, we talk about it here because some other people will take it and apply it to their lives. So that they go not say the one way no better for their own life. May they take this one, go better their life. If you are that kind of woman, when you dey draw timetable for totori for inside your kitchen, I beg you. I am gently begging you. Make una just take side. Just go corner that paper for inside kitchen, for where una keep am. Just tear the paper and throw it away. Because when you are inside a marriage, today the men own at the talk will not be women own this today. When you dey inside marriage, there is no timetable of totori for inside marriage. There's no timetable. Oh. So if you dey inside now as we dey talk like this, and you are that kind of woman that draws timetable, today I'm not feeling fine, today there was so much work, I'm so tired, the kids, wetin happen? One thing wey una no remember be say, na women wey dey do that kind of thing for their married house, na dem dey concentrate to dey count all the side chicks wey dey outside. Yes, because if you fail in your marital duties, na you go dey concentrate, dey look through the window, you go dey count all the side chicks wey dey outside. One thing that you don't know, that thing wey you know dey do for inside house, one person dey prepared and ready to dey do that thing as many times as possible, for every day, for every time. So make una just know say, if you, what is this attitude when you wan give your husband food, you go dey, whether you dey vex or you no dey vex, who cares? Who cares about it? Nobody cares whether you dey vex. Just like one intelligent scholar don talk for here, there are 3 things you should not do. A married woman to a married man, or a married man to a married woman. There are 3 things you should not do. Like refusing your husband food, refusing him totori, when you deny your husband food, when you dey vex, according to you, you dey vex, you go cook food, you no go give am. Or even though you try as much as possible to even give am small food, you go carry the food and go and balance it on top of the table like say they give dog. Hey, that is your food. If you like, eat it. If you like, don't eat it. Those kind of habits, I don't know where they come from. And those 3 things what you're not supposed to do, to lock your husband outside. So many women, they don't do this mistake. And when some of the men, they don't end up for lose their lives. Because a man will sleep outside, or armed robbers will come and rob him, or kill him. It don't happen in most cases when the men, they don't end up for die. Or maybe he was drunk, and he go waka, as he waka, go enter for where motor go kill him. And you wake up in the morning, you go cry. You carry your hands, put her for head. But that is sheer wickedness. Because one day you will remarry. Person wey don't die, but you go marry another man. So now, if you be say you lock your man for outside, those kind of things might surely happen. Number 2 thing be say, you go deny your husband totori. If you deny your husband totori, you are like, okay, you are chasing him into the arms of another woman. Surely, just like this man himself, he said, Mommy T, from the beginning, my wife, I don't tell her, and she knows that I am the kind of man that I cannot do without. The woman knows say her husband cannot do without. But yet, she still went ahead to deny her husband totori for his house. Now, what do you expect from that kind of thing? What do you expect when you do things that way to a person that you know? Be like, man, we like food. Person like to dey chop plenty. And you tell her, say, today I don't get food to give you. And what do you think they will do? They will just go to where they know that food is ready. It gets signboard. You know that signboard they write for people outside. Say food is ready, oh. You will just enter inside, you chop as you want, you come out. As simple as that. These are these little things that sometimes we do them without even thinking about them. But they will cause us so much trouble. The one way they say, say from the beginning, if you see Percy, if you don't want marry Percy, if you don't love Percy, just like some of the callers they don't talk, say, all of these women when they go marry for Africa, they come. I will not generalize the statement. It's not all. Everybody is special. Everybody is unique in their own ways. I'm not going to generalize them because not that all the women I will talk say that they behave that way. But most of them, One thing I don't see be say, you don't even carry one leg, you go Africa. And person go see you say, ah, this one I go you from Congo. He go tell you say, I don't want marry. He must marry you. Even though you irritate him like anything. As far as green card in your pockets, he must marry you. But the thing is, we cannot read the heart of man is so deep like waters, like deep sea. Now so the heart of man the heart is deep, so you cannot see what is inside. How do you know if the woman he don't love you or he just won't take you because of what he go get for your hand? You cannot know. And women are so good in their pretense that it will take just the grace of God to detect, say this woman, this woman is not truthful to me. So what did they say? Be said, that is why I always say from the beginning, if you want marry person, do not wait when trouble start coming before you start going to start pray and fast, or you start going to call people and running to Mommy Tessie platform. Commit your marriage first in the hands of the Lord. That is what I always say the first. Build it on the solid rock. Build your marriage on the rock of God that is solid. Do not go and build it on the sand. Become Yvonne will greet you too. Do not build your marriage on sand, because when the rain comes, water will just come and sweep it and throw it away. Now, coming to the fact that when you marry this woman from Africa, you carry her, you go Obodo Oyibo with her. As you go Obodo Oyibo with her, there are these people, some of women and men, where they occupy themselves to just they feed news, they give news inside people their ears. When you carry your wife, you bring her, or you carry your husband, you take and go Obodo Oyibo. People don't be ready to give news, to tell your partner how you have been living your life, how useless you have been, or how good you have been, how many women you have been following, and how many men that you have been following, and how useless you have been drinking so much, and you drink and you fall by the roadside, and people carry you and go and put you. As you have come like this here, I don't even know whether you can stay with that man. No, he's been a very useless person. I don't know whether you stay with that woman. No, hey, the woman useless. In short, all these men for this quarter, they don't sleep and finish. All these people, they don't sleep and finish. Now very useless woman. Now prostitute. That's how the man use that word now. Now prostitute. That is the reason why she could not even marry anybody here. Now he just come marry. He just come manage like this. Now he can't carry you come. Are you sure you'll be able to stand the man, the woman? Because she's very useless. Nobody wanted her. Nobody wanted her. Now make it go to Africa to go carry you. Go. Now, they don't carry you come. They don't go feed you news. Busybody people. Auntie and uncle copy and paste. Auntie and uncle copy and paste. They'll be given information where information is not even needed. But they will give. So now, when you don't carry that your husband come or your wife, una sit down, una happy. Happy. But these things, when they give this information, it remains in the brain. It remains in the brain. So you now, instead of respecting your husband, you go to look and say, hey, so useless thing. So this is how you be living your life here. If not for me, that I came to marry you, which woman in this Europe would have married you as useless as you used to be? Not knowing that Favor has found you, and God has decided to remove you for suffer. Favor has found you, and God decided to bring you out of suffer where you sit down for Africa, to carry you go Obodo Oyibo. But you will carry your mouth. Hey, they will tell you, as you just come like this, do you know that here they pay children? Go say, do they pay children? I don't know. They give children money. And since I'm born, my husband has not told me that they give money here. I told you that that man is a very bad man. I told you that man is a very useless man. He just carried you and brought you here to come and be making babies so that you'll be collecting money. Chai, this man is very wicked. But you know what you can do? You can just make your babies with him, and then later you leave him. You leave him. Government will just be giving you everything. Government will give you a house. They'll be paying your children. They'll be paying you. They'll be paying the house. Chai! Now so this now Obodo Oyibo ain't good. That's what I would do. You carry your hand and look for wahala for your own self. You carry your hand, find wahala for yourself. So now, what you have in your head is that just to go and have children and leave your marriage and carry your children and go and live your own life so that your husband will be paying you money, and without knowing that the enemy that is talking to you is somebody that do not even like your husband, or maybe they had a clash in the past and they decided to spoil everything for the poor man. Whatever is in your head, fellow lady, I'm talking to you like a woman, because I used to say when I'm advising women, I advise you like a sister. I don't advise you like I am Teltesi or like I am doing some platform thing here. So if this one of these things that I'm trying to say here is what is running inside your brain, or one enemy of your husband has come to plant some ideas in your head and you are trying to implement them, nah man, in as much as some people like suffer because of money, suffer that you'll be putting powder on your face, but your face could deny powder. But yet, the money is inside your pocket. Month go end, you go collect the money, you go do everything, but your face, happiness no go dey there. And think about the children that will not even be seeing their father. Think about you, the comfort of having somebody in the house. Think about the love that you'll be missing. Think about, all this. The thing be say, one thing you people have to know is that no matter how bad it is, wetin person they follow you find for inside house, if you still get am for outside. Some men, they persevere. Some men take rubbish. Some men, you go through every torture and torment. It is just because of the sake of the love that they have for you. It is not because they have to. It is not a must. You owe a man something. A man does not owe you anything. I know say so many people, they would disagree with them because women, these days, we there for gender equality. Yes. We there for gender equality these days. In a way, say, women, they say they won't be like men. Now, if you are a hard-working lady, a man is just a plus. So, if you are hard-working and a man is just a plus, you are working, you are making your own money. You don't depend on a man. You are not depending. The fact is, the truth about life is, If a man is not taking care of you, you are taking care of yourself, and the man is not doing anything to help you, you automatically feel like you are the man in the house. It is like some of these relationships where men, all these fine boy no peoples, you know, these ones where they put cream past woman self. All these fine boy no peoples, when they follow all these women where they get small change for inside pockets. Yeah? When you start taking care of him, you buy his clothes, you buy his shoes, you give him pocket money, and you do this and do that. It is automatic and natural that you start feeling the man on top of the game. Because you are doing everything that he was supposed to be doing for you. So you actually feel directly like you were the Oga of the house. You will command him. You will tell him what to do and what not to do. Don't go here. I don't want to see you walking with this person. I don't want to see you with that. I just want you to do this and do that. And he has to respect you because he is getting everything from you. So that is the case with a woman that is married, that respects her husband. And a man feels like a man only when he takes good care of his wife. A man takes care of his wife because he wants to prove to her that I am your father, I am your mother, I am everything to you. And because he knows that when he does that for you, that is where he's going to get his respect. And when those things, he cannot do them. To some women, it is just like that. When a man does not take care of them, you automatically lose your respect like a man. You do not, you lose your value. You lose value in their eyes. Because you are not doing what a man is supposed to do. It is natural. From the beginning, the woman is the weaker one. Because God took just one rib from a man's ribs to make a woman. Now tell me, how do you guys want to do it? Like your gender equality thing. I don't know. But when a man is not taking care of a woman, he loses his respect. But in a case where a man is doing everything, like it is not difficult for him, it is not easy to work for Obodo Oyibo, go Africa, go carry woman, take and go Obodo Oyibo, then sit down for there, take care of you. He's still working, he's still paying rents, he's still doing everything for you. And just one small thing, one thing that he married you for. One thing. Small time when I say they did not marry me to come and be making children. Small time when I will say they did not marry me to come and be doing totori. There are times when I don't feel like. There are times when I don't have to do. There are times I overwork. There are times there was so much work in the office today. I had so much, so you know go do. And if you don't do, person don't come and work out oh jejely. He go for outside. He go to find thing for them. Small time when I will start to the count. This one is following that one. And that one, they took my husband. My man is going to be following. Some men are born cheats. That one I don't deny you. It's there for their blood. Now gene. It's there for their body. But, Chantal, good evening. But there are still some good ones. When like from the beginning, if you see this man, he loved his woman so much. He carry you for home. Go Obodo Oyibo. Una dey very well, happily. All of a sudden, you change. You don't change now. The man don't go waka. He go from that place where it is say, go move his sorrow for there. As he waka go, he don't come back. You open door for him. You don't even talk, oh, you slap and put. How can a woman slap a man? And they ask her, How can a woman, a wife, woman with 2 breasts, where man take him money, marry her, he slap your husband? How does it work? And some of you used to say, sometimes if a man slaps you, it is because he loves you. Okay, so these days, women too can still slap men because they love them. Abi, it is vice versa. After all, love na 2 sides. But if you, like a wife, you can slap your husband, to which extent when you feel get angry as to give your husband a slap? Where is your respect? Now, a situation that they cause reaction. Abi, situation in the cause reaction. For these days, everything don't get interpretation where women dey. Everything it get interpretation. Situation it cause reaction. So for the slap, the woman vex because her husband go do totori with another woman. Nash Coolest Queen, good to have you around. Welcome. So now, as it be like this, because your husband go, but you self, your own conscience, it not tell you anything, say, but this thing, na me I take my hand, I curse am for where my husband dey. Before the man waka, go do what he do. One other thing that I used to always say is that, why do we always find faults in other people when the wahala is dey our own body, ourselves? If you do not take the fault, you cannot find the solution. If you carry wahala put on another person's head, you say, now this person do, now this person do, now this person do. You will be looking at that person with those bad eyes. But if you say it to yourself that it was my fault, because if I did not do this, my husband wouldn't have done that, then you would have been looking at yourself like, okay, I did this thing like this. How then better can I do it so that things will get better? What can I do so that things will get better? And that is when you learn to accept your own faults on your own and stop finding faults with other people. It is like women, when you hear say, or when you even see your husband with another woman, or you hear that your husband is going out with somebody, you will not want to know why. Now, situation that they cause reaction, Abi? Good. So, why did it happen? Why your husband, he did do what he did do? Why is he doing that? At that moment, why? You never want to accept faults. Say, maybe, now me, I have not been doing my duties as a wife in the house. Something is wrong. And then you take time, and I say it all the time that if you treat, there is no sane man that you treat him like a king and he will not treat you like a queen unless there is no love. Unless there is no love. And sometimes it is also so difficult for you guys to know that this man does not love me, or this woman does not love me, or maybe sometimes it is just so difficult to accept. It's difficult a pill to swallow. So you just prefer dancing up and down there, doing the same things every day, and all, you know. So now, like going outside, when you meet your woman or your man with somebody outside, like they were dating or going out together, and all you choose is to, maybe when you see your husband with somebody, you hold your fight. Or when you see your wife with somebody, you hold the man fight. When you hold this man fight, or you hold this woman fight, and they're like, hey, and you are going out with my husband, and you are going out with my husband. And they always warn that when you are going out for a fight, remember, a fight is like a war. And when you go there, do not just go because you think that you are going to beat somebody. Go because you think you're going to go, you're going to fight. You are going for a fight. And you know what? Inside a fight, one can beat the other. Which means that woman or that man can beat you or you can beat them. Sometimes talking, dialogue, what happened? Why did it get to this extent? Why did you have to do this? Why? What have I not done for you? What is remaining that I haven't done? Tell me, I will do it. It does not pay to fight. I have seen women in situations that they will even pass the next off license or the next hotel door. They see their husband or their wife with somebody. You just pass, you go your own. You go home and wait for them home. And when they come, you ask them, what happened? Why did you do it? What did I do wrong? Have I failed in my duties? You talk like two big people. But when situation cause reaction, wow. Like, I don't show you lesson today. I beat you fine. But what? The more you beat, the more you quarrel, the more you make noise, you are instead driving them outside. You are driving them into some other person's arms. Dialogue in a marriage or in a relationship is very, very, very important. Very important. Very, very important. Well, it means that when two people are married and they have dialogue, they always talk about everything. They talk about everything. They don't have things to hide from one another. They do not have secrets. But I know that secrets, everybody has got one. And there are things that sometimes you feel that you cannot tell your partner. But if there are things that you cannot tell your partner, keep them to yourself. But they should not be things that one day, when your husband hears about them, or when your wife hears about them, they're going to destroy your marriage. So you just know the kind of things that you keep as secrets. So just like I was saying, dialogue is very, very important. In whatever case, I want wives, because that Bible, where they go the quote. Bible say, wife, submit, oh. Husband go love your wife. Wife go submit to your husband. What is the submission? What is the submission for where una dey? You don't have to do things just when you want to do them. You do things because you want to, like your husband, what was your, as I can see people, they write out for Facebook. Now God, God will support you. Your God, your better half, like the one that puts sleep in your eyes, and the one that you cannot sleep without, and the one that from day one and still counting. So if all these names now for one person, that means it is actually gotten to a stage where this person will not ask you for something and then you refuse to do it. When me say anytime this person he call on you, you are there for them. When me say anytime this person he knock your door of the door of the inner caucus, you go just open and you begin to serve them. You now understand what I mean now? When they knock the door of the inner caucus, you just give. May not be a thing where it go be like say it's a problem something. Christian, you're welcome, Najememboa. How for you? All this Facebook, but all this my love, my heart, my better half. I don't ask myself so many times, but instead of writing these things for Facebook, why don't you just call the man? Just call him back home, even though I'm not there sometimes when you guys do them, or maybe you do them, or maybe you don't do them. Just call him and say, but kneel down in front of him and look into his eyes and say, look, you are just a part of me. I love you so much. Without you, I don't know how my life will look like. Like, wow, my king, my, the sugar in my coffee, the apple inside my eye, the oil waiting inside my arrow. Hi, without you, I don't have a life. Make the man make you feel like a king. And make we see how he said no go treat you like a queen. You know? So, all this thing, one thing is for sure. No matter a soul that loves does not keep enmity. A soul that has the fear of God does not keep enmity. Nobody is above error. Nobody is above error. A man can do an error. A woman can do an error. When I forget matter. A man, where he never taste something, he no go know the taste of the pudding is in the eating. And that is why I always talk, say, my ladies, try all the time to give your husband or your relationship a night to remember all the time. Do in them, be that special person in their life. In a way that, even though it go where it go, another person, let me say another woman, just you put themselves naked in front of your husband. He go just say, I make her do. I go just do better. You go back home. That is because he has you at the back of his head all the time. Every day, anytime, anywhere. He go tell you, say, my wife, now be the best. In a case where the man don't do, when he don't do finish, and then you go tell and say, I don't want again. I don't tire. He cheated on me. Like he cheated on me. And so I kicked his ass. I kicked his ass. I don't need him again. I laugh. See, the thing is that as you are kicking his ass, some other person has opened their arms to embrace them. Unless you don't love them. Unless you don't love. That's why I say a heart that loves does not keep enmity. A heart where it get the love of God, it not to keep enmity. When you love God and you love your partner, anything. Bible say forgiveness, it not counts the things a person get to do before you forgive her. Anything. You yourself, you are not perfect. We ourselves, we where they count men, where they go, my man did this one, I did that one, so I have to leave him. You yourself, at one period or the other, you will go somewhere, you will eye some guy like that, say, wow, this one, if I wasn't married, maybe this one, I'll just collect and take her hair body. That one not be seen. That one not seen. The eye will see and admire. And then the brain will say, just go there. Just go do one time. Go the commot. And that is why women are the weaker vessel. They go cheat, they will remain for them. But men, they will go cheat, they will still come back home. But yet, we will go still kick their ass. Not knowing that somebody is still just ready to even open their arms and collect them. So anything where it happen, I dey beg my ladies. Before this thing where Oyibo, if they carry women they do for this Obodo Oyibo, in as much as I know say it good, whether they help children, this one is a topic for another day anyway. We are Africans. We remain Africans. Una not forget. Women, whether you dey inside your married house, nobody is above mistake. More we take and say a mistake your husband do. You go do what you go do for outside. Even though you don't want to see your own fault or your own things that you would have done. Some of you don't go out. You do not even you do not undertake no activities with your husbands. We are not going to do anything. You cannot do anything. You just stay inside house. You are a married woman, and so married women stay at home, and you dey there every day. Your husband they go out, they see things, and at the end of the day, who you won't blame? One person, you have to try all the time to put, to plant that seed inside your husband's head where he go to take. He has to be thinking about you all the time, no matter where he is. Do something significant in his life. More than stop this, I don't know which one that they call it, a career woman things. Career woman. There are two things in life. Two things. It's either you want to marry or you want to do career. Woman when they do career, don't get time to cook for your husband. Woman when they do career, when you don't go, come back. Nora, this video this is the part 2. The video went off the first time, so I will edit it later and put the topic. I just started it, so if you look, you will see that we have. Yes, so Colette, I hope she's watching. I hope she'll watch. Because sometimes we don't call names, but when you watch your own story, you know it's okay. This one on my own, they don't reach today. So as it is been now, one thing where I know we say, as humans, we cannot hold two things at a time. Your husband, he love you from Africa. He marry you, come Obodo Oyibo, come. You don't marry, you don't born 2 children. Now you dey work. Even that one self, you dey work. The man no talk, say you no work. Because all of us come, we get family where we take care. So everybody needs a way, and you cannot be depending that a man is taking care of you and he'll be taking care of your family. So at least you need something to help your own family. So as it be now, how now you want this man to do the totori? Where does he have to get the totori? I want to ask her. And now only God, now you know what's in the go on for your mind. Is it that you don't love the man again? That is if you even loved him the first time. Did you love the man the first time for marrying him? Or now say the love don't remain on the way, on top of the hill, the love don't remain for there. There is no longer any more love. Oh. Somebody go work. Families don't eat together anymore. They don't chop together. You don't have time to stay at home and sit on the table one time with your kids and your family and eat and discuss. Talk to the children. How was your day? Talk to your husband. How was your day? Husband, ask your wife, how was your day? The worst will come to the worst now when a man has to come back from work and enter the kitchen to make food for you. Those ones where all these the fine boy no pimples. Now they're going to do that one because they know that the change that is inside your pockets, now they find. So they'll gladly wash your pints for you, clean house, do everything. Carry your children, go leave am for school. Come back and cook and keep for you. When you don't do career finish, you come back and eat. But, like seriously, make we look at ourselves like African women, even though when they talk, say, suffer. We don't enter emancipation level now. But when this emancipation don't cost us, it don't too much, it pass. What right does a wife will get to slap her husband? Which liver you carry? When a wedding happen? I don't know. I know some will not be happy to hear me say this. But it hurts. The truth hurts. It hurts. So if you know that you are like a career woman and you can be serving your husband food, you will be working and you'll be serving your husband food at what time he has to eat, or you guys organize your things very well and you see that, okay, when I'm not home, my husband is home with the kids, and when he's not home, I am home. Good and fine. But these things have to be done in a way that nobody will feel left out. Nobody has to feel left out. It depends on how you manage your home and the love and the respect that you have for one another. So, when our time don't expire, as my own time too don't expire for here, I came late today, so I don't give the 9 minutes where I take come late, I don't give extra. I just plead that we should start looking into our marriages and our relationships. We should not wait until when problems come knocking. We should not wait when problems come knocking before we start running from one door to another, finding friends and relatives to come and settle problems, or going to accuse innocent ladies outside. You are going out with my husband, I will beat you, planning to go and pour acid on people because you think they are going with your husband, or trying to go and fight people and tear their clothes on the way because you think they are going with your husband. But you yourself, all this while, before your husband come, the waka they go, what were you doing? Find the fault in yourself and not on other people. When you find the fault in yourself, that is when you will start getting the solution. Respect your husband, and he will in turn respect you. If you find respect in your relationship or your marriage you do not see, know that that man does not love you. Because something that is done over and over again, and you have tried to dialogue with him or her, and they don't want to change, or they don't want to do things differently in a way that you too you'll be happy, just know that there is no love. And so if you decide to stay in a relationship or a marriage where there is no love anymore, or there was no love from the beginning, then you should be ready to take the consequences that will come with it. So that is all what I have to say. The woman that is concerned in this problem, I do not know whether she is pushing her husband to go and ask for a divorce, or she is still ready to stay in her marriage. But I will tell you, in case if you pass by on Teltes's platform, if you are still ready to keep your marriage, please go back and right all your wrongs. Go back and give your husband the respect that he deserves like a man. Go back and give him the apologies that for what you have done, for what you pushed him to go and do, because if he wasn't a good man, he would not come back to tell you, I am sorry, and he apologized and he cut off from the relationship. So now it is your turn to right all your wrongs and keep your husband, that is if you still love him. If you don't love him anymore, then maybe you never loved him even when from the beginning. You just wanted to go to Europe and make your children and start collecting your government money. So in this case, we are here to just advise. Whatever is good for you, you take. What is not good for you, you leave it. Apply what is good. But at the end of the day, we know that everybody has got a conscience. And when you are doing something wrong to somebody, you feel it. When you're doing something right, you feel it. So it is left for you guys to take the one you can take and apply it to your relationship. And what is not good, you just leave it. So if you are watching with us today for the first time, please do not go without liking our page. And please, you follow me on Instagram, I'm there. You watch other videos on YouTube, we are there. And don't go without subscribing. Thank you all for watching today. This is Tell Tessie. I love you all. Be good wives to your husbands. Husband, be good husbands to your wives. So that at the end of the day, there is harmony in the house. So, I love you all. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you until Friday again. Please like our page before you leave. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all.
Days of my life I praise you. Everything that I have now you gave to me, Baba. Lord, I say for your love I'm grateful. Yes, you love me plenty, you came to die for me. Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Nissi, I am that I am. Ooh. Oh, I searched around, there's no one else like you. I love you, you're the man. He has taken away my sorrows and I am free. I got my hallelujah, bro. I got my hallelujah, parao. Because of Jesus, every day now shakara de you. Double, heavenly blessings now in my day receive. Ah, yeah. God, in your grace and mercy is always the follow me. Yeah. He has given me victory. He has given me victory. God has given me victory. God has given me victory. He has given me victory. He has given me victory. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Let's give him praise now. If Jesus has given you victory,
But I enjoy it.
come let's dance, let's give him praise now.
Because of Jesus, every day now shakara de you. Double, heavenly blessings now in my day receive.
Ah, yeah. God, in your grace and mercy is always the follow. Yeah, yeah. God has given me, he has given me victory. Oh, God has given me victory. Because of Jesus, every day that Shagara they do. Double, heavenly blessings that He might receive. Ah, yeah. God, your grace and mercy is always to follow me.
Okay, my people. Today we don't talk finish. Today we don't finish, so I thank you all for watching. I will see you again on Friday. Remain blessed. May God watch over una and una families. In any situation where you find yourself, remember to pray all the time. It's very, very important. Prayers, it will save you from a lot of trouble. Prayers, it will keep your home. A family that prays together stays together. So, make una commit everything all the time in the hands of God. Stay well and remain blessed. I see you on Friday. Bye-bye. Enjoy your evening.